Jujutsu Kaisen is ending in 5 chapters? But what do I do now? What do I do next? Hey everyone, how's it going and welcome back to my channel. So as you can see in this title, Jujutsu Kaisen, the manga, is ending very, very soon. It is ending in 5 chapters, actually 4 chapters because 1 chapter was released this week. So very, very soon. I think the final chapter is going to be released on September 30th or around there. So Jujutsu Kaisen is ending very, very soon, and that's scary for a lot of people, especially if you're a big Jujutsu Kaisen fan. It's like, what next? What can I read now? The ending of Jujutsu Kaisen is going to create a void in a lot of people's hearts. It really is, because Jujutsu Kaisen really took a lot of the world by storm. I did not know anybody who was not watching Jujutsu Kaisen the anime. I know a lot of people who are reading the Jujutsu Kaisen manga, and to have it go, and especially since My Hero Academia, if you also read My Hero Academia, that just ended a few weeks ago. It's like to have 2 long-running series finish so quickly, like almost at the same time, is a lot. It's a lot. As a manga fan, as an anime fan, it's a lot to take in. I know how it feels when something you enjoy finishes and then you're like, what do I do now with my life? I know that feeling. It's very complicated. It happens to me every time I finish a really, really good video game. So I know the feeling, and I want to help you all out today because, you know, for those of you who don't know what to read next, there are plenty of manga out there. I was going to say anime. There's plenty of manga out there that you can check out that are still ongoing, that are really, really good as well. I'm not saying that they will replace Jujutsu Kaisen exactly, because I don't feel like anything can truly replace Jujutsu Kaisen. But if you're looking for something to fill in that void, I hope that some of these series that I mentioned today will do that for you, I guess you could say. Because a lot of people online, they're like, I don't have anything else to read. What am I going to do after Jujutsu Kaisen ends? And it's like, don't you know that there are so many other series that are being published right now? Like, there are other series. Other series do exist. And I just want to share some of them that I think that Jujutsu Kaisen fans will enjoy checking out. At least one of the 5 that I talk about, I hope, sticks with you. And, you know, if you have any suggestions as well, feel free to comment below. If you have any series that you think Jujutsu Kaisen fans would enjoy, you know, let us know in the comment section. I love learning about new series. And as usual, if you like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and or subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. It would mean the world to me. Thank you so much. But yeah, let's talk about 5 manga series that I think you should be checking out if you are a Jujutsu Kaisen fan. All right, so my first manga recommendation is probably Dandadan. Dandadan is actually getting a anime adaptation very, very soon in September. It's going to be released in theaters too, if you want to check that out in a theater near you. So honestly, this is one of my most anticipated anime for the fall season, and with good reason. Dandadan is a lot of fun. It is stylish, but also like a little more quirky than Jujutsu Kaisen. Like Jujutsu Kaisen is very stylish as well, so I think that's where it'll, like, you know, if you're a fan of Jujutsu Kaisen and how stylish it is, you'll see that stylishness also in Dandadan. Like, it's just very cool to look at. It's hard to describe, but it's just really, really cool. And if you like overall cool vibes, Dandadan has them. But they don't really focus on demons exactly. I mean, they do have ghosts and aliens, but it's a little bit different, and let me tell you more about it. Honestly, if you like aliens and ghosts, this series was made for you because it has elements of the occult and elements of the supernatural, with a girl who believes in ghosts and not aliens, and a guy who believes in aliens but not ghosts. And they both want to prove that they're the right one, you know, like, hey, ghosts are not real, aliens are real, and or, you know, aliens are not real, ghosts are real. And so they end up exploring an area, and things happen to them. There's abductions and possessions going on, and now they're trying to cure the curse, fight spirits, aliens, and there's a little bit of romance sprinkled in there too. So Dandadan is actually a lot of fun. There's a lot of things going on in Dandadan, and that's what makes it so exciting. Honestly, Dandadan is a lot of fun. You definitely should check it out if you haven't already. Crunchyroll has a bundle for Dandadan on their summer sale, and the summer sale is ending like really, really soon. So definitely check that out if you want to get some volumes of Dandadan for cheaper than retail price, because they have a really good deal going on right now for that manga. So really awesome series. Check it out. My next manga recommendation is something that people will probably have seen a mile away, but I'm going to say it anyway, and that is Chainsaw Man. Chainsaw Man is like a sibling to Jujutsu Kaisen. That's how I feel about both of the series. I feel like Jujutsu Kaisen is that stylish, cool little brother, and then Chainsaw Man is the gritty, broody, older brother. Like, honestly, I feel like they have so much in common, especially when it comes to like the storyline and stuff like that. There's a lot of things that overlap. They're both very different, don't get me wrong, but they both have a lot of similarities. You know, honestly, Jujutsu Kaisen is definitely the way more stylish one. Chainsaw Man is darker than Jujutsu Kaisen. Jujutsu Kaisen has a lot of dark moments to it as well, don't get me wrong, but Chainsaw Man has a lot of darkness to it, a lot of sadness, a lot of complications. Like, it has a lot to it. They both have mess, especially when it comes to reviving characters. We're not going to get into that. It's not as stylish as Jujutsu Kaisen, but it is dark. It is engaging. It's great. Let's hear more about it. Chainsaw Man is about a world filled with devils. And these devils have devil hunters who are going after them. And these devil hunters end up making contracts with the devils so that they can get power from the devils. But the story is about a guy named Denji, and he is very poor, left for dead, super poor, in debt. He's never getting out of debt, I'll tell you that much. And he merges with his pet devil Pochita and becomes this devil human hybrid kind of thing, and ends up being enlisted into an organization dedicated to hunting devils. So, you know, it's a journey. It's a journey. It's really good though. It really is. I really, really love Chainsaw Man. Go read it if you haven't already. The next series that I think you should check out is Kaiju No.8. Kaiju No.8 had a very, very successful first anime season, and I'm pretty sure they're going to make a season 2. So, you know, Kaiju No.8 was a series that when I first read that chapter, like, I was instantly like engaged in it. I love kaiju in general, and having a series that have kaiju and action and a lot of things going on was just definitely up my alley. So if you're looking for something that has a lot of action-packed moments, Kaiju No.8 definitely has those. But let's talk a little bit more about it. Kaiju No.8 is definitely for you kaiju fans. It's about a town that was destroyed by kaiju and is now protected by members of this defense force. Unfortunately, our main character Kafka did not become a member of this defense force. He did not get the opportunity because he failed a lot of times, but he works as a member of a cleanup crew that disposes the kaiju remains after battle. So, you know, one lucky day, a parasite, one of these kaiju creatures, enters his mouth, and he ends up becoming a kaiju. So Kafka, our main character, is now a humanoid kaiju hybrid kind of thing, and now he has to keep his secret. So, you know, what is he going to do? How is he going to keep his secret? Especially now that he's working with the defense force, you know, protecting the town against kaiju and everything. What's going to happen? We don't know. Like, just go read it. Just go read it. It's really good. It's something else. You see, it's just a lot of fun, and there's a lot of conflicts. It's not exactly demons and stuff like that, like Jujutsu Kaisen, and not as stylish, but it's still a lot of fun. Now, coming in at number 4 is a manga that I almost didn't even give a chance, which I'm glad I decided to give a chance, and that is Sakamoto Days. Sakamoto Days, from what I heard, is going to be ending soon as well. I think it has entered or will be entering its final arc very, very soon. But I almost didn't give this manga a chance because I didn't like the volume 1 art, like the cover art. I thought that it looked silly, and I thought that it looked kind of like I didn't want to read that thing at all. But I'm so glad that I gave it a chance. Everyone was like, a lot of people online are like, Sakamoto Days, Sakamoto Days. I'm like, fine. And so I'm really glad I gave it a chance, because honestly, don't judge a book by its cover, because it has a lot of cool things going on in Sakamoto Days. Let's talk. Sakamoto Days is about Sakamoto, who used to be a hitman, like really, really like legendary. He was great. But one day he fell in love. And so since he fell in love, he got married and eventually had a kid and just became a convenience store worker or owner. And just because he became a convenience store owner doesn't mean that his world of being a hitman was left behind him. No, it's still behind him. It's still behind him. So Sakamoto, along with some other characters that work at his store, they are just trying to protect his humble life and his family, So they're willing to do whatever they have to do to protect their lives and to live as humbly as they possibly can. It is really, really, it's an easy concept, but there is a lot of action and a lot of cool moments in Sakamoto Days. So you see, don't look at the cover and just say oh, I don't want to read this because it looks kind of, yes, there's comedy to it, but there's a lot of action. There's a lot of good moments, a lot of great moments, a lot of cool characters. You really want to check this one out for sure. And last but not least, my favorite out of these 5. Well, I also love the Chainsaw Man a lot. But my last final recommendation is Kagurabachi. Kagurabachi is the manga that you want to pick up. It really is good. There's only 40 chapters, I think 40 around there, chapters out right now. And I love every single second of it. If you like revenge stories, this one is for you. If you like action and blood and revenge, this one is for you. It really is. It's action-packed. There was way more blood in it than I thought was going to be in it. When I was first reading that first chapter, I was like, oh, jeez, we were getting down to business already. It's full throttle. You're thrown into the story. It is exciting. It is great. I love the art, and the storyline is pretty awesome as well. So go check out Kagurabachi. I'm pretty sure this one is just going to get even more popular after Jujutsu Kaisen ends. I'm pretty sure. Kagurabachi has to do with the son of a really, really well-known blacksmith who made these really cool, enchanted swords. They have these cool abilities to them. But unfortunately, his father was killed. So now our main character wants to basically get revenge against a gang of sorcerers with the help of a 7th enchanted sword forged by his father before he was assassinated. So he does have the sword that his father left behind, and he's ready to get revenge. This guy is mad, and I like that. And you see that anger even in Chapter 1, he's already angry. So he just continuously gets angry as you continue to show that anger throughout the manga. But he is very caring, and there's a lot of things that you're going to see in Kagurabachi. Anyway, I hope that my video helped out some people. I hope that you found one title at least that you're interested in, and checking out. Just because Jujutsu Kaisen is ending doesn't mean that the world is over. There are other series to discover. So I hope, you give at least one of these series a chance if you haven't already. Now, if you have any of your own recommendations, like I said before, feel free to comment below and let me know your recommendations for Jujutsu Kaisen fans. We need more manga. We need to fill in that void. And now that Jujutsu Kaisen is going to be over, we need more manga to read. So if you have any recommendations of your own, feel free to let us know in the comments section. I would totally appreciate it. And I love reading comments. So thank you all for watching this video. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. And I will see you all next time. Bye.